getting more into my Señora era. I'm trying to become more of a homemaker and use more natural ingredients and more natural things to clean my home and all of those things like that that our grandmothers used. I'm really going to lean into learning more of my kitchen witchery type of that. But so I'm going to be making a home. It's like a door wash, a window wash type thing, and it's going to be natural. It's going to have moon water and lemon and vodka and vinegar. Let me just cut up this lemon real quick. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of vodka. This is just a cheap vodka. I use it preservation so that it'll last a little bit longer. I also put some into help with like the grease, if there's any grease on the windows, things like that. And I also put it in some of my sprays in my shop. That way they last a little bit longer. I'm gonna add about a half a cup or so of the vinegar. Maybe that's more like a cup. I have Pisces full moon charged water up here. And so I'm going to carefully add that in. And then I'll mix it all up to clean my doors, clean my windows, clean in my vehicle, really just refresh my home. If you're someone that uses essential oils, you can also put in some lemon or orange essential oil. You can also put in orange slices if you want to. This is basically it. I got this spray bottle at Dollar Tree. And I love these cheap spray bottles. I also reuse bottles like crazy. And anytime there's an empty spray bottle, I have to like make sure and relabel it. Last time I was using a empty bottle from the Chloroseptic spray, and that spray, it has such a good nozzle. It sprays so well, but I like almost poisoned my husband. He's like, "Oh, you have a sore throat? Like, why is this out?" And I'm like, "Oh, don't use that." Bottle yesterday to show y'all how to make this instead of reusing one of my other bottles, and this already fucking broke. I guess you get what you pay for, but also like I've bought one from the dollar store before and it literally has lasted for years. I'm gonna just pour this mixture so I don't waste it into one of my kids' Easter baskets that we saved, buckets, whatever, and go old school, you know, dip and scrub, dip and scrub. And because the lemons didn't get to sit in the solution for very long, they were all big and chunky, so I had to literally cut open my bottle to get it out. Be sure you cut your lemons into smaller pieces and avoid the bullshit that I just had to go through. I clean my door fairly regularly, both the outside one and this one, and it still tends to accumulate a bunch of gunk. And so I feel like the way doors and windows are barriers to the home, they also are barriers to a lot of negativity and negative things that are sent our way. And so both physically and spiritually, they protect us. Doing the inside, doing the back of the front door is just as important, because you are protecting yourself, you know, by cleaning the outside and welcoming in opportunity and success and stuff like that by cleaning the outside, but you don't want to take any of your good fortune out the door with you. And so clean the back door as well as a protective barrier. Always top to bottom. I have big ambitions for this house. This house is built in 1954 exactly, I believe. Throughout the years, the decades, there have been add-ons, there have been upgrades, there have been many changes to the house. But since this is the house I plan to grow old in and retire in and die in and stuff, plan to live here the rest of my life, would like to customize it and make it more of like a dream home for me and my kids as well. And so I'm trying to hopefully get some of that going this year, this winter, into next year. The house, like I said, is old, so it also just needs actual work, like replacing pipes, replacing flooring, fixing little holes in the garage and leaks and all the gripes that come with an old house, you know? Also, despite it being this old and going through upgrades, not necessarily renovations, like unfinished, you know? And so I would like to complete those areas. One such area is under the stairs of my house. I have a little, I guess you would call it like a Harry Potter bedroom type nook place. And it's unfinished. It's just like sheetrock and bare walls. There's no lighting in there. There's nothing. About maybe opening it up entirely to where it's not a closed space. And if that's not possible, because I think it's pretty close to like the supporting beams of the house, the center of the house. If it's not possible to open it up, at least finish it and make it like a cool little like book nook, or at least a fully functional storage space. That would be nice, at least, you know? Okay, here is the nastiness from just cleaning the front screen door and the front door. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't think you need to do it. The door doesn't look dirty, but it is.